It's boom time in Iceland again. Tourists are flocking to this North Atlantic island as it becomes the latest buzz destination, with attractions such as the Gullfoss waterfalls drawing big crowds.
The surge in tourism helped Iceland's economy recover after the 2008 financial crisis. But the rapid and unregulated rise is putting Iceland and its infrastructure under pressure, and it's also raising uncomfortable questions about the parallels with the rise of the banks before the crash.
The numbers visiting this island of just 320,000 inhabitants have shot up in the past 5 years and are expected to exceed 2 million by 2017. Tourism has become Iceland's biggest industry, with its share of exports jumping from 18 to 31% over the same period. In large part, this was due to the financial crisis, making Iceland cheaper for foreigners chasing the Northern Lights and other sights. What attracted you to
Primary thing was the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis. Secondary was the tickets were cheap, and it seemed like a fun place to come. So.
The influx is testing Iceland too. Tourism officials acknowledge that there's a need for upgrading roads, hotels and other facilities to cope with the ever-growing hordes.
What we're talking about is a shift, if you will, in the way that we need to think about how we organize and run our public services. And that shift in itself is very interesting if we figure out the handle on how to do that in a sustainable and responsible fashion for the future.
Not everyone is so optimistic. I asked this manager of a boutique hotel in the heart of Reykjavik if he expected the boom to be followed by a bust, as in 2008.
Just a smaller one than the financial bust, more of a slowdown in growth, which could be disastrous for some companies, but it will be much milder. And that's the mentality of Icelandic people. It's inevitable, so let's make money while we can. Nobody's trying to stop it anyways, so we'll see it coming, but it's going to be much milder than the financial one, and it's not a global one, so hopefully we'll just deal with it.
For now, however, times are good. Visitor numbers are expected to rise by close to 40% this year, due to the draw of natural attractions such as powerful geysers.
Icelanders are proud of their resilience in the face of near financial disaster, but unless steps are taken to tame tourism and its impact on this beautiful island, there are increasing concerns of what happens if and when tourists turn to the next must-visit destination. This is Richard Milne, Financial Times, Geyser in Iceland.
In this video, I will show you my city, Havana, or La Havana. Come with me beyond the cliches of cigars, old cars and rum to see its bittersweet mix of social